organic, unpredictable, unknown, lovely, beautiful, a sense of fulfillment. This is part of the pleasures of life and not the chores of life.
Thanks for tuning in to Daily Iowan TV, your television news, sports, and weather source for the Daily Iowan. I'm Kylie Siebert here in the Daily Iowan newsroom to give you a quick update on what's been going on in the Iowa City area. Safety is a priority for the new student government. USG Vice President Brittany Kaplan told Daily Iowan TV leaders are in the process of partnering with a local cab company to provide late-night rides for students living off campus as well as in the residence halls. Kaplan and USG President Elliot Higgins decided to include the change on their platform because they noticed the current system only caters to females in the residence halls. The cabs will service Iowa City areas like Melrose Avenue, Bowery Street, and areas around Mayflower, Kaplan said. She said the rides will be free and available 24 hours a day, but are meant to be used in emergency situations only. UISG plans for the service to pay for the service out of its own budget, and officials hope to finalize the rides by late October. For more information on UISG's new cab service, check out Thursday's pages of the Daily Iowan. And the 4th annual Taste of Iowa City returned to downtown this afternoon with a number of local restaurants relishing a chance to promote their menus. Daily Iowan TV's Josh Bullander was on hand to check it out.
Thousands of patrons immersed the downtown Iowa City area this afternoon to indulge in over 40 participating restaurants, samples, and menu favorites. The 4th annual Taste of Iowa City is just another way Iowa City has promoted and brought back culture and a unique culinary environment to an ever-changing downtown area.
Restaurants downtown set up shop outdoors and provide sample-sized portions from their menu. It's a great way if you're new to the town or just getting back from a summer away to reacquaint yourself with some of the menu items we have downtown and up into the north side neighborhood.
The event, stretching from the well-known Ped Mall through the historic Northside Marketplace, was also entertaining guests with a variety of live music and an exuberant and fun street atmosphere.
Excited for all the music that's down here. Iowa City's so cultural, and I like seeing all the music, all the contemporary bands and all the alternative rock that kind of comes through.
Over 20,000 tickets were sold during last year's Taste of Iowa City, and with a number of students, guests, and vendors packing the streets at this year's festival, another 20,000 ticket goal would come as a surprise to no one. Josh Bullander, Daily Iowan TV.
Officials say they sold 3 times as many tickets this year as in 2010, but leaders with the Iowa City Downtown Association will continue tallying sales figures over the next few days. And now it's time for our weekly Spotlight Iowa City edition. This week, Daily Iowan TV's Reed Chandler sat down with a freshman at the University of Iowa who has spent 2 vacations in Jamaica pulling teeth.
Bianca Long may be new to campus, but she's not unfamiliar with foreign lands. This student has been to Jamaica twice to aid dentistry-related mission trips.
A lot of their teeth there, they don't have very good dental hygiene just because they don't have the resources to go to the dentist as much as we do here in the United States.
Having gone on the mission trip twice, Bianca interacted with many children, and some managed to stick to her memory.
I remember a little kid who was really, really scared, and he kept on trying to get out of the chair, so they're not used to it, so we really had to just help comfort him and just let him know that it's going to be okay.
Although she's currently a business student, this freshman has an interest in dental school after working for her dad.
I worked at his office this summer, training to be a dental assistant, so I worked there, and that was just a really cool experience, like being able to work alongside of him and just kind of getting a better understanding of what dentistry is all about and just kind of the profession. So,
until she can return to continue helping pull teeth, Bianca lives on the memories and photographs of the past.
Cool experience just to be able to go over there and just help out there, serve the people there, and just kind of use the talents and abilities that God has given us to work there and just be a light to the people there.
I'm Reed Chandler, Daily Iowan TV.
And Long says she hopes to go on the mission trip again sometime in the future. And Haiti, an unnatural disaster. That was the topic of a visiting professor's lecture at the IMU on Wednesday evening. Dr. Paul Farmer is a professor of medical anthropology at Harvard and physician who helped to create an international nonprofit organization called Partners in Health. The group provides direct health care services to people living in poverty. Farmer has also written numerous books which address topics like health, human rights, and the consequences of social inequality. On Wednesday evening, Farmer spoke about the role universities should play in humanitarian efforts and specifically addressed the continuing struggle in Haiti following the 2010 earthquake. Farmer also recently published a book entitled Haiti After the Earthquake. And now for all things Hawkeye sports, let's send it over to Daily Iowan TV's sports reporter Ian Martin at the sports desk. Ian?
Thanks, Kylie. Now on to sports. Senior goalkeeper Emily Moran knew that she one day wanted to be a part of the Iowa soccer program, and with her last season beginning, Moran hopes that she can pass on some of her knowledge to her younger teammates. Daily Iowan TV's Jovana Simic tells us how Moran is approaching her last season as a Hawkeye.
Emily Moran has played soccer since she was 4 years old, and ever since she became a Hawkeye, she has loved every moment that she has spent on the field. With her last season playing for Iowa, Moran wants to pass on her knowledge to her freshman goalkeepers.
I like having the younger ones here. I can learn from them and they can learn from me. I can kind of help them with what we've done in the past, what a tradition it is for our goalkeepers.
Emily Moran has been the first choice goalkeeper since her freshman year. The thing she will miss most about the Iowa soccer program is her teammates.
I'm going to miss all of it. The teammates, everything, just how you become friends with everybody.
Moran has started in 49 games out of a possible 62 and has 22 career victories. Her teammates say it will be tough to replace her.
Emily's a huge part of our team. I've been with her for 3 years, and she's a great presence on the field. You know, Emily's done extremely well.
Although Moran is a big loss to the Iowa soccer program, Coach Rainey is happy that he will have his star goalie for a little while longer.
When you lose a senior who's played as much as Emily and a goalkeeper in our sport, hey, you get a little nervous. But, hey, we're lucky we have her for the next 17 games in the Big Ten tournament.
Even though the season just began, Moran believes that her team has the talent to make the season unforgettable. Jovana Simic, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Moran and the Hawkeyes return to action on Friday at 7 p.m. at the Iowa Soccer Complex as they host Western Illinois. Yesterday, the brand new Cy-Hawk Trophy became the never-used Cy-Hawk Trophy as the Iowa Corn Growers Association scrapped the sculpture after a near-unanimous dislike of the trophy. Around campus earlier this week, it wasn't tough to find students and Hawkeye fans who thought the statue was abysmal.
Yeah, everybody complained about the old one, and then they unveiled the new one, and it's worse.
It just doesn't look like it pertains to football at all. I don't know. It just doesn't really make me feel like football.
If you would have now told me what it was for, I would have been like,
I would have never
oh, that's football. A statue for farming.
It just doesn't feel like football to me.
I think it's kind of cool they tried to incorporate some of the Iowa lifestyle traditionally and stuff, but I think it would have been a lot more appropriate to put Kennick or Jack Trice or I don't know. I just feel like they're so important to both of the programs that it would have been a lot more appropriate for those two to be on there.
And with the Iowa State football game just over 2 weeks away, Iowa Corn says it will have a temporary trophy that will be in place for the matchup in Ames. However, next year's trophy will be determined with some fan suggestions. The Corn Growers said at the press conference in Johnston that they do not have a date for when they will announce the new trophy. And the Iowa field hockey team is gaining some national attention before the 2011 season, coming in 3 spots behind being ranked in the National Field Hockey Coaches Association Top 20 poll. After a Final Four appearance in 2008, the squad has had 2 consecutive down years with just 12 wins since 2009. If the Hawkeyes want to maintain their vote or even climb in the poll, though, it won't be easy. Iowa faces 6 of the currently ranked teams this season, along with 5 of the squads that are receiving votes. 4 of the top 13 teams in the country are in the Big Ten, and that's Ohio State at the top of those squads, currently ranked number 6. Iowa will be tested early and often as the ACC Big Ten Challenge gets underway this week in Ann Arbor, with number 11 Wake Forest, Iowa's first opponent on Friday, and a Saturday matchup against number 2 in the country, North Carolina. That's all for sports. Back to the newsroom.
Thanks, Ian. And only with Daily Iowan TV can you get a sneak peek into Thursday's pages of the Daily Iowan. Read about the topics discussed at Wednesday night's joint city meeting in North Liberty. Plus, see what changes have been made to the GRE and how students are handling it. And before we leave you, let's take a look at your local weather forecast. Tomorrow should be a nice one. We're looking at a high of 84 degrees with a low of 61 degrees and sunny skies. And the rest of the weekend should be pleasant with sunny skies and highs in the lower 80s. And for the beginning of next week, you will see scattered thunderstorms with highs in the 70s. And that's all the time we have for this edition of Daily Iowan TV. You can tune in tomorrow at the same time or check us out online at dailyiowan.com. For Daily Iowan TV, I'm Kylie Sievert. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night.